Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 13th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I work with the light in the breakdown for my breakthrough. And today, like I said yesterday, we begin the day with the moon in Aquarius connecting with Uranus. So if the last couple days sleep has been difficult, you may have one more night of difficult sleep, and then into Thursday, stuff is going to start cooling down a little bit as the moon shifts into Pisces. And the moon in Pisces is where we are having all of our lessons today as the moon moves through and connects. So the moon is shifting at 4:40 a.m. Pacific time into Pisces for the next 2.5 days. And I was sitting here like, I can't get an energy mantra. I can't get there. And I was like, Joe, what's the energy mantra? And he was like, transform, 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 which goes very well with the rebirth card. I think it's more like breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough into the light. But that's, I think, one of the big lessons in breakdown, breakthrough, in Pisces energy, the energy of surrender, the energy of faith, is digging in, doing your part, but also letting the universe do its part in this. What he said that was so good that I had to write it down, and I'm telling you this, and this is, I feel like, a specific message for somebody. There's no such thing as no sign. You just have to have faith in the dark. Paraphrasing, because I'm not getting exactly like he said, but there's no such thing as no signs. Don't lose your faith in the dark, basically. Like, hold on to that. That's part of the surrender / faith process, is being able to work with that. So today, as we are in our final, we're in expansion, revolution, evolution. We start the day in expansion mode, and then we finish the day in evolution, revolution mode. As we work through this energy, it's like keep reaching through the darkness for the rebirth, the next generation of your light energy, through the surrender and through your faith, through whatever comes at you. So let's talk about these transits. Like I said, we begin with the moon in Aquarius connecting to Uranus. That's very electrically stimulating. If you're having trouble sleeping, I promise you are not the only one. I barely slept last night, and I am really hoping for sleep tonight. Moon into Pisces. Moon into Pisces brings us into esoteric land. It brings us into surrender. It brings us into flow, and it wants us to work with the energy of faith. So the first thing that the moon connects to is Mercury, sorry. I hear things going on in the other room. 0 degrees. Mercury at 0 degrees. So Mercury just shifted into Sagittarius. Mercury wants us with Sagittarius to reach for the light. But sometimes we have to reach through the darkness to the light energy. Mercury is still at 0 degrees. There's shenanigans going on in there. Mercury is still at that 0 degree energy through most of the day. So our mind is not fully back online. Again, faith brings us through this. Keep reaching for the light, even if you don't see the signs. Keep reaching for the light, even if you're not sure exactly of what's happening. I also want to mention, between Mercury still in its shadow and at 0 degrees, technology may be wonky. It is going to shift. The light is coming back, but for now, we are still at that 0. Moon is then going to connect to Venus. Venus is moving through Scorpio. It is still in its shadow period, so we're still getting those lessons. But that moon connecting to Venus, God, what I'm feeling in this is like having faith in yourself, having faith in your own personal magic. This connection is at 7 degrees, which is that degree of spirit. Know yourself on that magic level. Get intimate with yourself on that magical level. You are so much more... Oh, what's the word? You are so much more than a muggle. That's what just kept popping into my head. You are so much more than a muggle, and it's time to know, what is your magic? Your magic may be the ability to manifest. Your magic may be the ability to light up a room. What is your magic? And can you work with this through any, shadow corridors? Moon connecting to Jupiter. Jupiter moving through Sagittarius. This is also at 7. Now this is interesting because this is a square, and square energy can bring up resistance. The moon brings the esoteric, and Sagittarius brings wisdom collected. So, Spirit may be giving you some signs one way, and your wisdom from learning may be giving you signs in another way. There's a way to work with both. Combine, collide, surrender to your soul in and through this. If you get confused, take a break, see it from a higher perspective rather than limited human perspective. Again, getting into the innocence, getting into the light energy. This is really going to bring us to a new level of consciousness and balance. Balancing, I love Zorba the Buddha, balancing the esoteric and the spiritual with the earthly. Final aspect of the day is the moon in Pisces connecting to Saturn, digging us into the soul. Saturn has reached 9 degrees. So Saturn's like pushing the action, the soul-aligned action, the surrendered soul-aligned action. And it may sound like, do these things really work together? Yes, they do. But you must connect in deeper to you in order to move you forward. So work with the light through any breakdown that comes, because the light is working for your breakthrough. Any breakdown, any personal triggers, revolution, evolution is pushing you to your next. And it is because you are expanding. So pay attention to that. How is your soul and how is the universe calling upon your expansion now? With that, I'm going to go tend to the shenanigans. The kitten is, I think, attacking poor Mahalo in the other room. It's WrestleMania 3 out there. Book a reading with me. 2019 readings are in process now. Good information for the next year ahead. You can always book a regular reading with me, half-hour reading, any other kind. Email me for that. And holiday gift readings available as well. So that is it for today. You have the power. The better it gets, the better it gets. And there is enough love in the world for you. Namaste.